All right, team. This is my first mini devlog, just for us. This is for the May Game Jam that we're doing together. So far, I have changed around what my initial plan was. So I just want to showcase what I've got here. I have logged about 2 hours worth of actual programming on it, or actual physical work on the project. So I just want to show what I've got so far and go from there. So starting out, we've got a really basic menu. So when I hit play, it takes me into my level. On this guy, I've got four directional movement, so kind of a classic RPG style controller. I initially had an 8 directional style, and I thought that that was good if I were going to do something like a roguelike or I don't know, something in that vein. Um, like a more traditional roguelike, but I didn't want a contemporary controller, I wanted a retro controller. So that's what I'm going with here. Um, you'll see a few weird things as we look around. One, all of my hitboxes are turned on. That's just for me to debug so I can take a look at what's actually going on. Two, I've got these friendly looking slimes here that aren't doing anything besides just kind of jiggling. Those are the enemies. They will eventually come towards me, um, and that will make the world feel a little bit more alive, but for now, that's what we've got. The other thing you'll notice is that all of these items have their own hitboxes, and they're kind of an odd shape, I would say, um, or odd positioning. The reason that those are odd positioned is I'm doing something called Y sorting, so that when I am behind the object, I can go behind it, but when I am in front of the object, I'm in front of it. So I've got collision on where it is, where your brain would register it in 3D space if this was to be us looking down. So can't walk into it, but I can walk behind it. So that's why all these hitboxes are here. The last thing I've implemented so far is an attack system. I can attack in 4 different directions, whatever direction I'm currently facing. Don't worry about the mouse. The mouse has nothing to do with it. If I'm any direction around here, that's just on the screen for right now. I'll actually move it out of the way so it's not confusing. So my attack system. Right now, the way that I've got it, I have a pretty, what I would say, generous hitbox for my slimes. When I hit them, there's a little bit of a knockback. Depending on what direction was my last direction to go, is where my hitbox is. But one thing you'll notice is when I am attacking, I have it set to my animation. Something really cool that Godot does is it allows you to animate basically anything in the inspector. So what I did was I animated when my hitbox or my attack box, my attack range, was and was not disabled. So when the animation looks like it's attacking, it's enabled, and as my sword comes back and I pull it away, it's disabled. The other thing to make it feel a little bit more retro RPG is while I'm in my animation, I'm not able to move any other direction. Kind of give that retro feel. I didn't want the. Uh, hmm, that's just kind of the feel I wanted for it. It also adds a little bit of extra skill. But when they're coming at you, you can face them and you can hit them. You'll also notice that I made their hitboxes quite a bit larger than their actual bodies, so that the player felt a little bit less punished for being slightly off. So that's what I've got so far. And yeah, thanks for taking a look, guys. Good luck on your projects.